Hi there, how you doing? We're on. You all okay? What a lovely audience you've got, Lynn. How nice is this?
So many amazing outfits as well.
Yes, I know. I've been noticing neon down at the front here.
Yeah, I know. I've seen you a lot today. I'm like,
Work it out.
I want to wear that.
Thank you so much. It's an utter joy being here at Pure London. First time for both of us to have been here. It's been amazing looking at all the brands and everyone. So if you've got a brand, if you're an independent retailer, we're going to be talking.
Congratulations, because you guys are smashing it.
I tell you, absolutely. Let me introduce myself. My name is Mark Hayes. I've been on ITV for 20 years, which is terrifying. Mostly on Lorraine in that time. I started as a child. I know it's impossible to think, but I've been on there. And then in the more recent years, over the past 5 years, I've also been doing ITV racing, which is, I think, favourite job in the world, because I get to go to all these amazing race courses, get to look at fabulous outfits.
Yeah, and meet amazing people.
Drink champagne. It's a nightmare of a job, I tell you. It really is. So that's the glamorous side to it. Trust me, I do all the work behind the scenes as well.
You do work very hard. While drinking champagne.
You've done some glamorous things though as well. This is Lynne McKenna, everybody.
Hello, hi everyone. So my background is more editorial, so I get to do all the fabulous photo shoots in magazines and style the celebrities, and yeah, it is a nice life.
Yeah, it's all right.
But now
what we've gone and done, we've actually just gone and created. Now you're going to have to bear with us. It's 7 weeks old, but we basically created a new company. Mine's the Stylist, which is right up here, and it is all for kind of that my lady, effectively. I've always got to see myself as a stylist for just like the average person out there. Real women. Do you know what I mean? Who want to feel nice. There's lots of things going on, kind of thing, and that is why we've gone and created this. Effectively, it's a subscription model. What we do though with it, it's an app. And it's also a website. What we're doing as well, though, is we've got loads of different questions. So as you can see here, it's all like how you like to dress for work, for rest, for play, body shapes, skin tone, hair colour, likes and dislikes, all these kind of different things as well.
Yeah, it's really interesting because we're pulling together so much information about what women want and how they feel and how they look, and it really helps with them pulling together this project. It
really has. Thankfully, it's only 7 weeks old, but it's been going well. They're loving it so far, which is absolutely fantastic. As I did mention, though, it is a subscription model. So how we've been doing it is you get a £50 box, a £100 box, or a £150 box. And then what we do is we individually kind of style all of those boxes according to that person's needs.
Yeah, because with all the information they're putting into the app, we're creating a profile for them, aren't we? And we can sort of say, right, she likes this, she doesn't like that, so right, we're going to put this in her £100 box. And it's really exciting. It's lovely. It feels really personal.
Well, that's the thing. I think that need has kind of been created, and it's something that, I mean, if I think back a couple of years ago, I'll never forget it. My good mate and stylist who works with me at ITV, Sophie, I'll never forget. It was at, I think, was it March 17th? We were out on Oxford Street, 2020, and we were desperately getting as many clothes in as humanly possible because we're like, everything's going to close for 2 weeks.
When we thought we better 2 weeks.
We better have enough fashion items in for ITV. So we realised that was not going to be the case, and there was no Lorraine for a while. It was all,
and then the high street closed down quite a lot.
But that's the thing. I look back at that point, and I think of the shops that it used to take us a full day to walk the length and breadth of Oxford Street.
Yeah.
So that high street's closed, hasn't it?
It's gone, and it's a real shame because there are all those stores like Dorothy Perkins and Wallace and Debenhams that women really love to go into, and they also got their advice for shopping from there, didn't they?
Exactly.
And I think that's missing, and I think that's where you guys are incredible because you still have that. You're the heroes. You're the ones that can still interact with your customer and understand what she wants and what she needs. And so much has gone online now, which is also very exciting, but it also comes with its other layer of issues of finding things specifically for you and your needs.
100%. And I feel like when someone has lost a bit of confidence, just needs that extra bit of help.
Yeah.
That's why I think independent retailers, and I know there's many of you out there today, you are the heroes of the high street.
And
as
you
far as
understand your customers so well.
Absolutely. What we've also realised as well is your customer, as independent retailers, is very much our customer as well. It is that lady who, in fairness, she's lost confidence, hasn't she?
She really has. I mean, we've been in lockdown for 2 years. Most of us, our body shapes changed. We were wearing comfies. We weren't getting dressed up. And then suddenly we've all been, not released, but we're all out about again. And we want to look nice. But, every woman wants to feel gorgeous in what she's wearing. But I think with the way life has been, I think she feels quite lost.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you all know, you guys, work in the industry. It drives me around the bend sometimes when, like, a fashion item people put on at the end of the news is a bit of the jokey bit. Do you know what I mean? Yet they'll still spend 10 minutes talking about men kicking a ball around the field. Do you know what I mean? So it's this whole kind of vibe of fashion can be poo-pooed so easily, but we all know how important it is and the difference it can make to a woman, and how she can feel.
The feeling you get as soon as you put that outfit on, you kind of feel brave. You can face the world again. But it is finding those looks again, isn't it? Now the high street's changed.
No, I totally agree. As you've got to said, 2 years in lockdown, I think there has been huge amounts of changes in body shape and things. The other thing that is massive, and it's something that I've always been aware of, is the menopause. I feel that is a massive thing, and for I feel very lucky as a 45-year-old man that I ain't having to go through it. But I do feel
but
now because so many of my the lovely ladies who watch me either are going through it or have gone through it and had an absolute nightmare with it. I'm so aware, and I really feel it's a very important part of what we do.
It's repeatedly come up on the app when people are filling in their information, and so many women are now saying, my body shape's changed, I don't know how to dress, I've gone through the menopause, and I feel different about myself. Again, going back to the confidence as well, about how women feel about themselves, and I think it's so important that we're all a voice that can help women feel better at a time in your life where actually, you've got so many other things going on.
I am very glad that it's becoming more prevalent now. Do you know what I mean? You've got the likes of Lisa Snowdon. She's going to be, working. She's been, going to Parliament and getting.
And about time too.
No, completely. So we're fully aware of that. It's a really important part of us, and I do feel that women in general can often be overlooked and kind of feel ignored. And I think it's quite a youth-obsessed industry, fashion. We know that.
It is a shame because you've got this group of women that I've got money to spend. I want to buy clothes, but I just don't know where to go and get them anymore.
No, exactly.
Because they're constantly faced with youth.
Yeah, it's I feel kind of across the industry as well that women is often misunderstood, and I see that quite a lot as well. So I'm brand ambassador for Coast, and I also design my own range at Freeman's as well. And it's been really interesting working with them. So Coast, obviously, it's special occasion wear. It's all about that. One of the main things I've been working with them on is Mother of the Bride. And Mother of the Bride fascinates me because Mother of the Bride can basically, she can be our age. She can be in her 40s. Yeah. So
but she's still expected to dress.
Yeah, she's
like
dressing in Zara. Yeah, and she she's going to Zara to go and buy clothes and stuff like that. Yet for some reason, as soon as it comes to Mother of the Bride, she's meant to dress like the Queen.
Yeah.
And it's this like long dress with a coat kind of thing, which kind of drives me around there. And thankfully, the team at Coast are amazing and have totally got to grips with this and brought out some great pieces. But I mean, when they were starting it and they were showing me some of the suit-ins, I uttered the words, "That looks like a Nicola Sturgeon suit." Now, literally, you can't say much worse than that, can you? You know what I mean? But the Sturgeon would have been proud of that suit.
But it is good that things are changing, and I think people are starting to change. But it does take us.
It absolutely does.
To make that change a bit quicker, I think.
Interestingly enough, though, at Freeman's, what I found there was they wanted to youth up the collection. So I went in there, as I said, it's the first ever collection I've gone and designed. I wasn't going to walk in there like Billy Big Balls thinking I knew it all. I want to work with the team who are just fantastic there. I want to know what's going to sell, how it's going to work. And they were saying, we need to have skirts in there. We need to do this. Now, I'm quite aware that my lady doesn't really like a skirt.
Yeah, this actually, I'm learning that as well now. Because to me, it was all, it's all about the midi. It's all about the midi. Yeah. But again, that's that youth obsessed.
Totally. That lady, kind of like, mid-50s upwards, her mum used to wear skirts.
So
she doesn't wear a skirt.
Yeah.
She wants a trouser. That's what she's liking. And true enough, they didn't sell those skirts, and we're now not be doing them again, and we're changing the entire look. But I think it is quite an interesting way. I also think we're in a strange period of fashion as well, aren't we, with modesty and things like that.
Yeah, well, the Kate Middleton effect. So, we've all seen those lovely button-up dresses, which look great, I think, if you're in your 20s, you've got little pumps on and a little denim jacket. But I think a woman in her 50s, 60s, again, associates that with her mum. And I think, we all want to wear gorgeous dresses, but there's just a certain style that's a bit too mumsy.
You just need to be really careful.
Yeah.
It was quite interesting. So what we went and found on the set of boxes that we first went and sent out, we had a dress from Dorothy Perkins, which was on billboards and everything. It was called the Kitty dress.
It's really pretty,
cracking dress,
button up.
£35.
Lovely.
It was absolutely brilliant. But we got them sent back.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't really. And I looked at it and I'm like, hold on a wee second. I looked at who had gone and sent them back. Now, it was a beautiful dress, but it was the kind of dress that would have been worn to church. Do you know what I mean? Like 30
and
years ago, kind of thing.
The association you have with fashion, and again, how it makes you feel.
So, Our Lady wants to be on trend, but it needs to be the right trend. And I think most importantly, what we've got to find is this woman wants to spend money.
Yeah.
She wants to buy. Do you know what I mean? So, we went and had the £100, the £50, the £100, the £150.
And we all thought they were the 51 was going to fly.
That's what we thought.
And it turns out it's actually the £100 and £150 box that's what the women want. So it just goes to show you they really want to spend money on clothes they're going to love, but they have to be the right clothes.
100%.
You know.
Other things we've gone and found out that constantly keep coming back is that they're after a core wardrobe. That seems to be key.
Women want to know how to wear their clothes. They don't want, a wardrobe full of clothes they're going to maybe wear once. They want to know, okay, I've got this dress, but I want to wear it to work. I want to wear it at the weekend, or I've got a pair of trousers. I don't want to just wear them straight to the office. I want to wear them other ways because our wardrobes have to work harder for us now.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have got money. Women have got money to spend, but they don't want to keep just dishing out all the time.
Yeah,
it's
completely.
important to have a cool wardrobe.
So one thing we've gone and done at Minds and Stylists is we've got our 5 ways to wear. So effectively what we're taking is, let's say 15-20% of the boxes that we're sending out will have a certain key item in there, and so this is us doing our 5 ways to wear, as you can see.
We meet the most wonderful women on these shoots. They are lovely.
We're using our customers, we're using our real ladies, as opposed to.
We didn't want to use models because I don't think anyone relates.
I think people can associate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
to be fair, they look like models. They're so gorgeous.
So this here was Shannara.
Yeah.
She actually contacted us saying that she really fancied wearing a colour block suit. We were like, happy days. Love that.
Because she always wears jeans and a t-shirt, so. But then she also wanted to wear it for a date night or to go to the pub with her girlfriends. So we kept the jeans and t-shirt idea because we knew that's what she had in her wardrobe already. But then, we took it as, date night with husband, jumpsuit dress, and she loved it, didn't she?
So
it's such a great colour on her.
Although you may not think of, a yellow suit as being a core wardrobe piece, what we're trying to do is try to show how, different ways of wearing it. What you can then do is click on each item as well on the app, and it'll take you through to actually buy it as well. This is another one we went and did on the lovely Jane.
Lovely Jane, she's amazing.
So this was the polka dot jumpsuit. We again did it in different ways. For a holiday, did it for a wedding.
Yeah,
all
she
these
had a
kind
christening, and it's been really lovely because we've seen her all across Instagram posting all the different ways she's wearing it. So it's just really nice to know it's working and women are enjoying this.
And that's really interesting. You said that Jane has been posting, but she's I think they would describe her as a micro-influencer. I believe one of those ones.
There's a lot of interaction and chat. It's lovely.
So
her Instagram account's really cute.
She's got loads of mates on Instagram. It's quite fascinating. But that is one thing I want to say is the importance of social media. Listen, it can be a pain in the bum. I totally get it.
It is overwhelming.
It's overwhelming, and it can be full on. And we've all got busy lives and full-time jobs, and trying to fit that in can be a bit of a nightmare. But it is incredibly important. I think the after Boris made the announcement, the next day I went and put out my first Instagram. As people kept saying to me, they were like, "Mark, why do you not do more on Instagram?" I'm like, I've got 2 full-time jobs. I don't have time for it. All of a sudden, I had no job, so it's like, right, you're gonna have to go and do Instagram. So I did my Instagram.
It's been amazing,
best thing I've ever done. Completely changed my career. It's been unbelievable. Now I know obviously I've got I'm on telly, so I understand that it can push it up further and things.
No,
but
I think
it's so important.
It doesn't matter the numbers. I think it's about the people that you are reaching and the message you're sending out. So we were talking about the 5 ways to wear.
Yeah.
You could do that with your brand. Your all the brands you have, and you could post, so I've got this new dress in, wear it 5 ways, and your customers, they're the important people. It doesn't matter about making sure you're trying to get more and more people, I think.
I mean, top tips when it comes to Instagram, use Reels. Reels seems to go down really well. Basically, if Instagram is pushing something, if they tell you to use Reels, use Reels. just go for it, because that's what they're going to push up on the algorithms. TikTok as well. I'm not on it at the moment, but
I'll get on it soon.
I think I'm going to have to go to the dark side. I think I'm going to have to do a bit of that.
But it'll be the same as the Instagram feeling. Once you've done it a few times, it actually just becomes normal.
But yeah, I think 5 ways to wear is a great thing to start off with on Instagram. If you've got, if you're an independent store or a brand, I think that's a lovely way to do it, and I think it'll go really well. The other great thing about social media is the information we receive all the time. That fascinates me. Things that we've gone and picked up on there is the amount of petite clothes.
Oh,
the
my
amount
goodness.
of petite ladies is just incredible.
And wanting to know where to shop, because they're finding it really hard to find beautiful pieces to accommodate you know, their height.
I would say 40% of the boxes we're now sending out are petite.
They're like 5'1", 5'2".
Which is quite incredible, to the point that we're now having to go to the brands and be like, next season, guys, can you make sure you've got more petite? And they've gone and seen this increase. So that's just something that's quite interesting out there. As I've gone to mention, skirts. They're not a fan of, and things like that. But
jumpsuits, they have been actually.
Jumpsuits
Loads of women have wanted to try jumpsuits, and a lot of them actually say, I want to try it. So it's quite exciting for us, being able to send them something, and they put it on and they love it.
Very few say
feeling.
They don't like dresses. Dresses seem to go down incredibly well.
Florals and animal prints also gone down really well.
Always. So I thought what I'd do is, as I said, we've had the most lovely day here already at Pure, but we've been walking around and looking at all the amazing brands, and we've gone and picked out some pieces.
Oh my gosh, it's been really hard.
We've picked out some great pieces, and pieces that I kind of had in my head about, well, what would I put on ITV, and why would I put it on there, and what would we send out as well in the box as well. So I've gone and brought in, anybody who watched ITV may recognise the gorgeous Heidi in a recce, but I thought we'd start off with a lovely Heidi first of all.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Looking gorgeous. Here she is. Hey Heidi,
monochrome.
how are you?
Hello.
You're going to walk the catwalk for us. Show us how it's done. Heidi here in this lovely dress here from Reno and Pelle. It's a Dutch brand, Reno and Pelle. It's affordable but incredible high quality, and I think
it fits so well, doesn't it?
It fits beautifully, and I think the nice thing about this is something I always go for. Yeah, guaranteed they're going to love it if it's monochrome. Monochrome always works really well. Lovely, kind of a floral print as well, with that kind of negative, like photographic print as well, which I absolutely adore. And plissé fabric as well goes down so well. She loves the plissé fabric because it's
just so flattering.
Yeah, well, you've got all the lines working down, haven't you?
I'm loving the sleeves as well. It's such a great detail.
Puff sleeves look absolutely beautiful. They look fantastic. But it's also what I love about plissé fabric is it doesn't crease, which is just the best news ever. So I thought this was a great dress. It's going to cover her upper arms. I think that's one thing that I've gone and found out information-wise as well. She often likes to cover her upper arms. Again, she feels her body shape has gone and changed. She's not happy with that. So I always try and include that. If I do have something sleeveless in there, we try and think of something.
Or a cover-up.
Exactly.
Or, actually, we've done quite a few lovely blazers as well, haven't we? And they've gone down quite well. What I loved about this dress, though, when Heidi put it on, she was actually wearing white trainers, and it looked awesome.
Yeah.
So this dress can be worn and again, that's our message, that you should be able to wear things multiple ways.
Yeah.
And sorry, my mic's going a bit crazy, so it's a bit annoying
It's
for people.
It's come off your ear. Hold on a wee second.
Sorry.
Let me just get it back on your ear.
What, is that better?
There you go.
You hear me okay?
See, I practice.
That's the first time
I
used
pretend I'm
one
kind of
of
Britney
these.
all the time, so I'm used to it. So.
You're so much cooler. I was more thinking Star Trek. But no, I love how many ways we could possibly wear this dress. Holiday, work, weekends.
100%.
It's brilliant.
Very flattering. Thank you, my angel.
You look amazing.
She was wanting to buy it. But I was
we're like, doesn't work.
Not
like
allowed, babe. It's not allowed. It's not like ITV. I'm going, yeah, fine. Yeah. All right then. And next up, we've got a recce. Look at a recce.
Oh, you're so summery.
Isn't she look summery?
Beautiful.
Beautiful jumpsuit here. So this is from Leo and Hugo, a Parisian brand. It's all about very colourful, beautiful prints in there. They think French Riviera.
Yes.
That's what they said.
Can we all go to French Riviera, please?
I wouldn't mind a bit of French Riviera.
I love the waist. This elasticated waist. It's comfortable. You don't feel trapped in it, but it shapes.
Also, I mean, that is what you can see when I'm talking about quality, is that concealed elastic waist band as well.
So beautiful. And the ruching on the sleeves, I don't know if you can see from where you're sitting. It's just those lovely details that take an outfit from Simple to wow.
Absolutely, absolutely. Reasons I would choose this from an ITV point of view and from a mindset stylist point of view. The colourways, I think, are stunning. I love that pink and that orange in there.
I know it really works, doesn't it? Those
beautiful
colourways.
colour combo, absolutely beautiful. But also, it's covering the upper arms as well. It's still flashing the right amount of flesh because you've just got. Oh, I gave you an electric shock, didn't I? There. Can you imagine doing that to promote? If you just turn to the side, you've just got. So it just kind of lifts up. I'm always looking for that where you're just flashing a little bit of arm, but it's still covering that area of concern underneath there. Also, a beautiful wide leg as well.
And I think it's a crop.
And
so actually, if you were petite, it wouldn't be the end of the world if you went for this.
No, exactly. It's
great.
So, great piece there. Thank you very much, Areke. Gorgeous look there. I love that elasticated.
I really like
very
that.
Nice. Next, we've got Heidi, and she is in a lovely. This is a cracking dress.
So beautiful. This is actually perfect for weddings.
Yeah.
Summer parties, going on holiday. Like, this is just absolutely gorgeous.
It's really beautiful. It's really
so
beautiful.
Flowy.
So this is from a company called Neon Star. It's all handmade. They don't use factories, so it's all made. What they say is it's made for real women, bespoke made almost each dress as well, and the most beautiful fabrics. It's just the most gorgeous
You can just
piece.
see the way it moves.
I know.
It just feels expensive.
It does.
I love it.
I think it's a print that really kind of got me. As soon as I walked past the stand there, it was a perfect colour, perfect combination. I've been using a lot of. We've sent out a dress recently with brush strokes on it, haven't we? I love that brush stroke trend that's out there at the moment. That kind of like art-based piece. But then she also loves animal print.
Yeah, this is like a perfect mix of the two.
Great mix, isn't it? Yeah. So.
And it's not too. I don't think it's too overpowering.
No.
It's just. But it's such beautiful colours.
Yeah, totally.
Stunning.
She loves a high-low hem. Always likes a little bit of drama there, so that high-low works really well. Wrap-style dresses. Wrap dresses, she can be a little bit funny about.
Yeah, there've been a few women that said I don't like wrap dresses, but then I think if you were to introduce this, I think this would change their mind.
It's a different type of wrap dress.
It's that going back to that
Diana
mental
von
image.
kind of like back in the day, isn't it?
It's not for me, but I think that's stunning.
Again, beautiful kind of like almost kind of angel sleeve there, isn't it? But yeah, absolutely lovely piece. So yes, well done, Neon Star, and they were all lovely. I have to say, everyone we've got met today has been so nice. Thank you, sweetness. Thank you very much. Next, we have got Areke in this dress from Jaylee. Here she is.
This is great. Going back to monochrome, but quite different this time. Mixing monochrome and animal.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, you've got that perfect mixture, haven't you? It's almost a bit brushstroke, actually. Now I see it.
It is lovely. I don't know if you guys can see that closely, but they've got the monochrome black and white, but then it's all brushed slightly with a metallic-y gold.
Yes, so we're all over a metallic-y gold. She does love a bit of bling. That is one thing we always go out and find. One thing I've been hammering home as well to Coast for Mother of the Bride, I'm like, put on some embellishment. Just put on embellishment. It's her special day. She likes a bit of bling as well. But yeah, and something like that, I think it would work really beautifully. So as I said, this is from Jaylee. It's a sustainable fashion brand as well, and I'm a big fan of this kind of bag. Sent out a very similar bag in one of our boxes this month, just explaining that it's, I'm allowed to say it's a rip-off of Bottega Veneta. Am I allowed to say that? Is there any television cameras? Is that all right? We're all good. Usually I have to say it's heavily inspired by Bottega Veneta, but a great bag there, and I love the big chunky chain as well. Yeah. Beautiful stuff. Thank you very much, Areke. That's gorgeous. Thank you.
And there's also a little bit of a wrap there as well.
Yeah.
Tie around.
Yeah.
So I think there's just a lot of different versions of there, and it's about experimenting and trying and introducing people to things
100%.
that in their head they think it's not for me.
No, I know.
If you try it like this, they might like it.
Yeah, completely. Heidi.
Oh,
look at you. You look gorgeous. Love this kimono. Was that too quick? Am I talking too fast, Heidi? I think I possibly am. So Heidi here is in this lovely kimono from 100 Stars. Really beautiful. I think it's the mother and daughter company here.
Yeah, their prints.
Yeah, the prints are amazing.
Absolutely stunning.
Made in the UK, and then they've got this. It actually comes with an obi belt as well, so you can completely change it around.
We just thought we'd style it open and flowy for summer holidays.
Exactly. Gorgeous little came from Access, which is just positioned over there, and then we've also and actually you got sparkly straps, haven't you? Well, you got a bra as well. I'm not going to do that. That would be a wretched thing to do to anyone. Love you. But trust me, it's got little sparkly straps, which I thought was a nice bit of detailing there from Access. We've also got the jeans as well from Gardeur, a great brand. It's a trouser brand for the past over 100 years. It's all about the fit and the quality there, and I have to say, they are really nice quality.
They really are, and there's a style for everybody in that collection. They really are beautiful.
Apparently they went and said, do you want to talk about the fits up there? And I started and I realised I'm like, literally it'll be an entire show about the fits of Gardeur. So they do have many up there.
I just love that you could throw that on anything and it's going to transform it instantly.
I like to call them fabulous fling-ons. A fabulous fling-on always goes down well at ITV and in our boxes as well, because it is exactly that. You can be as lazy as you want. You can have like the oldest t-shirt on, a pair of jeans.
Yeah, and it lifts instantly with minimal effort.
Yeah, so that works absolutely brilliantly. Loving that. Thank you very much, Heidi. Cheers, my angel. Right, next we have got the lovely Areke, and she is in... this lovely
holiday vibes.
Yeah, proper holiday vibe.
Stunning.
So we'll start off with the little top. So this is from Access again over there, but this is other brand called Spell, which is a more kind of dressy brand. It's a Greek brand as well. And we went and put in something similar to this top and showing how to style it over a maxi dress. The one we actually sent out was Miss Pap, wasn't it? Remember that?
Yes, and I remember you saying, I know it's a wild card,
well, it was,
but I think it's going to work, and it has.
Well, it was shown in Miss Pat with like it was showing us a tied crop top shirt with
not
literally
Our Lady
boobs
at all.
out and the tiniest short, and I'm like, hold the line, caller. Let's just put that with a maxi dress and see what happens, and it looked absolutely stunning.
It's gone. Actually, you might have seen it in.
I think you did.
Yeah, on the shoot with the orange dress, and it's that thing where again women feel a bit self-conscious about their arms, and also as well for the evening. So say if you're on holiday and you've got this lovely dress on, then you're carrying on. You could get a collar, you put it on, but they're so small, you can sort of take them everywhere. This one is stunning.
Magical.
That's so stylish.
Absolutely lovely. So a beautiful little kind of, you wear it as a top, or you could do it as a little kind of bolero
that would even look good with a t-shirt and jeans.
Yeah,
I
100%.
So
100%.
nice.
The dress is from Palm. They're positioned just over there. The nicest people. They were so sweet. They were just adorable. Amazing prints in there. We're sport for choice, but I did think this was one of the most beautiful ones in there as well, and I just thought it worked quite nicely with that as well.
There's just been so many to choose from today.
So many to choose from.
I wish we could have done
It's like choosing a favourite child out there, I tell you. Right then, Areke, thank you, my angel. That's lovely. Next, we went and mentioned about how jumpsuits are massively popular, always goes down well, ratings-wise. It's really interesting at ITV because you can see the ratings. And as soon as you mention jumpsuit, they stay watching. They absolutely adore it. And I thought this was a
But I think that's got a lot
to
to do with going back to that key piece they can put on. They can dress up, dress down. And it's easy dressing and looks amazing.
Yeah.
Minimal effort.
It's like an outfit in one, do you know what I mean? So it's perfect.
On itself, you're done.
It really is. So this is just from over here, the lovely people at Ingenue. Again, amazing prints through there. What they're all about, it's inspired by the 70s. There's lots of 1970s vibes from them. London-based company as well.
And really amazing. The quality of the fabric is incredible, but also really cooling. So in this heat, it's perfect. Even though I think it looks like it's quite heavy, it's not. It's lovely and light, and the real key is their quality in their fabrics. It's wonderful.
100%. They say that they make it for real women and loads of different sizes as well. I think this, as I said, would go down incredibly well. I'm always on the lookout. Very rare will I put on no, I could never carry off a jumpsuit like that, but very rare on ITV would I put on one that's tapered leg. She's never a fan of that, and it can be so unflattering on so many ladies. So I'm always looking for that beautiful wide leg in a jumpsuit. I thought this was an absolute cracker.
It's stunning.
It's lovely,
it's just
isn't it?
so flowy. I mean, it could also pass as you're looking at quite skirt, without the skirt.
Yeah.
It
No,
is
100%.
And the pockets.
Prints. Yeah.
Everybody needs pockets.
I
think so many designers forget that when designing clothes for women. We want pockets.
Yeah. It's usually, it can be a make or break situation on a dress, as in am I going to get that dress? It's got a pocket. I'm having it.
Absolutely.
There you go. Pop it in my basket. Thank you kindly. Yeah, you look lovely in that. It's really beautiful on you. That's very, very your colours, Heidi.
Actually, I do wish we could all shop today. I'd be buying a lot.
Yeah, no, totally.
I would definitely be buying that.
Thank you, my angel. Thank you. Next, we have got Areke. Rocking a bit of Luella. Luella moved on from those. It's still got the star prints, which are massively, massively popular, but lots of beautiful cottons in there as well. All designed in the Cotswolds. I just thought this was. Well, I mean, we're all going to feel it.
That's stunning.
I mean, according to obviously the news tomorrow, it's curtains for us all, isn't it? Apparently, rail lines are going on fire,
so
all sorts of stuff.
If you're worrying about what to wear, this is the kind of thing. But again, when you're talking about the wraps and the throw-ons, you can also just pop those on, and it just looks stunning.
Yeah, it's a lovely piece. I think this would go down really well. Probably what I would do if I was putting this on ITV or sending it out in a box, I would be sending a belt with it as well. I think the oversized look that's around at the moment is a massive, massive trend. But I say in general, my lady doesn't quite get it. She does want to show off a little bit of waist. She wants to show a bit of that. So,
but also it's nice to have the choice as well.
100%. So I think that's how I would probably style it from an ITV or box point of view. But
I'm loving
really
the metallic.
Beautiful.
The summer metallic is beautiful.
No, totally.
On this.
Yeah, I love that.
Really beautiful.
Thank you, my angel. Speaking of metallics, we're sticking with it. Lastly, on the lovely Heidi here, who is love this. It's so nice. So we've gone with this gorgeous navy metallic. It is one of the most beautiful pieces.
Oh, look at the way it just moves.
It moves magically.
So gorgeous.
I'm going to say the C word, but I mean, there's something quite Christmas about that, isn't there? You know, you could take that from summer to Christmas. It's an Australian company, Tail. They've been going for 18 months now. It's all about sustainability. So any excess fabric that they're using from these pieces, they're making into scrunchies, they're doing all those kind of things.
I think so many people are now on board with that. It's so good.
Sizing from like 1 to 5 as well, which cuts down on wastage as well. But I know my lady would absolutely adore this. I think they're also a big fan of co-ords. That's one thing I've gone and found and always rates well on ITV is a co-ord section, because so many women are different sizes on the top to the bottom. So it gives them that look of the jumpsuit, or whether it be a skirt and then it's a look of a dress.
Yeah, and just the way it hangs as well. It hangs on the upper arm, it hangs across the body. Yeah. I think women feel comfortable. Because it's stylish, but it's not clingy or showy. It kind of hangs beautifully. And again, the quality we've seen here today is incredible.
It's exceptional.
It really is.
Nice thing about this, obviously you could wear it separately as well, but I know that they would be going crazy for that if I put it on at the telly. It's an absolute beauty. So yeah, I thought we'd finish off here with a little bit of sparkle and the lovely Heidi as well. Thank you very much, my angel. Thank you. Before we go, is there any questions that you guys have got for us? If you've got a smaller brand or anything you fancy, trying to push it. I mean, as I've said, I do think a lot of the independent stores are the genuine high street heroes, to be honest.
And also it's about finding that interesting pieces that maybe everyone's seeing everywhere.
No, totally.
There's a lot of choice, but it's not repetitive.
I want to be able to put that on, on the TV as well. So if you are an independent brand, please, I've been wandering around here for ages. I'll be wandering around again. Please come and grab me. I'm more than happy to kind of, as long as you've got a website and decent stock levels, I'm more than happy to put it on. I really, really want to push those independent brands. But is there any questions for anyone? Please don't be shy if you want to write. If there is one, yes.
Would you consider going higher up boxes? I mean, like from 100 to 200.
Oh yeah. Eventually, we'd love to.
Yeah.
And we're going to start doing special occasion ones, so that's where that might come in.
Sorry, the lady went and asked her, mic wasn't on. It was like question time, it really was. Wait to the mic. But yeah, you were asking.
Say it again.
50, would you? Go. Hi.
Would you ever consider going higher up box-wise? So instead of starting at 50, go 100, 150, 200, 250. I mean, in time, not necessarily immediately.
No, I think with that question.
Well, I mean, there's nothing controlling us, which is amazing about building this company, is that we can decide. And actually, because we have seen the uptake of the more expensive boxes, actually, there's no reason why we can't go higher. And I mentioned earlier, at some point also, I'd really like to do specialist boxes, so Christmas, the races, weddings, and I think that's where as well the price points might differ, and the brands might differ.
I honestly thought our £50 boxes were like, it was, because how it kind of started was, subscription models are huge. I mean, especially like during pandemic time kind of thing.
I don't think it'll ever go back to the way, people would just expect things to be delivered to their door now, and actually so they should.
No.
They had to do it for 2 years, so why would you change?
But it was very much for that demographic who didn't mind spending money. They were splashing the cash kind of thing, and I felt that there was a certain person who still had got to missed all of those shops on the high street who wasn't getting it. So that's why I thought £50. And don't get me wrong, we've got the £50 ones. They're loving that, but I've been shell-shocked to the amount they've gone for 150, so
one more question.
Yeah.
We represent the jewellery industry and wondered if jewellery was or could be part of your box. I mean, you mentioned handbags, so could jewellery be in there as well?
I would really hope so. I think that's the thing, as long as we
really
do that
learning.
and we explain how to wear it, the best way of doing it. I think I always have an angle of ways to wear something. So if you hear me wittering on telly, I'll often be like, and you can do it like this, and you can do it like that kind of thing. So that's how I would like to do it is, 100%.
It's about giving a complete look from head to toe.
Complete look, exactly.
And then also we now know what their wardrobe looks like, so we've been sending them things. So then going back to that core wardrobe, we can help them build that. Okay, we know she's got that blazer and we know she's got that maxi dress, but actually this jumpsuit would put perfectly, or this, this shirt. So it's really exciting. But the jewellery thing, I think that's definitely, because obviously we're only 7 weeks.
Yeah. No.
So we're growing and developing, and it's lovely.
That's no excuse whatsoever.
We're lazy. I genuinely think that would work. I think it would work beautifully as well. We probably would have to put an extra question on there of like, do you have pierced ears? But aside from that, which is really easy to do, but it'd be, I think again that would, if I was to send like a bright, a neon pink bag, and then we had a neon pink earring, then she knows how to do it. She knows that's going to make her outfit be like, it's like a fabulous fling on, isn't it? As opposed to a kimono, it's a piece of jewellery. So yes, I'm all over it. We'll talk. Yeah. You're right. Here you go, my angel.
And will you do shoes?
So shoes, I think we could have a too high rate of return on. I think we'd need to be really careful. I'm never saying never, but I think I'd be scared about using shoes on there at the moment. I think it would be... the one thing I will say about the ladies, I love them to bits, and they've been going for it. But I mean, they'll write comments for us. They'll be like, I wasn't sure about that. So I'd be scared about shoes.
But we have had a lot of women on Instagram saying they love shoes, love shoes. So it is there.
Yeah.
We're just growing and growing, but like you said, never say never.
Never say never. Not at all. So here we go, my angel. Any other questions, anyone?
Hello.
Hey, let me come around here. Sorry, my darling.
I can find that for you. Yeah.
Hi, I wanted to ask a question which is a bit different. How do you guys feel, being obviously stylists in the industry, going over a certain budget amount? I'm actually not a stylist, but I'm an image consultant myself, and I deal with high net worth clients. So do you just focus on domestic clients, kind of affordable clothing? Because that was a gorgeous set as well. That was stunning. I love that metallic set.
Yeah.
But a lot of my clients, I push them towards like Issey Miyake, pleats and pleats, and they're like £500.
Yeah.
Do you have a budget that you don't increase over? Because obviously a lot of the freelance image consultants like myself would take clients privately to the luxury retail stores. Is this just something for like under £200 or under £500? Sorry.
I think we're trying to create what you're creating for the women who like to shop at Debenhams and Wallace and Dorothy Perkins, and give them that experience. I think the high end is... it's not really our lady.
I don't think it's our lady. We're bringing in. There's going to be other people joining the team as well. We're going to have more articles. We're going to mention there's articles and things on there as well.
Yeah.
We will be kind of doing that kind of like some kind of catwalk
to try
level.
to create a more affordable
but it's more
item that looks kind of like the designer pieces, but not.
So it's inspiring, helping because
I love
our
that.
Backgrounds,
that's why I left luxury retail. So that's what I'm doing myself, but not in an app form. So it's really interesting. I'd love to connect afterwards.
No, absolutely. No, I am kind of renowned. If you watch me on telly, I'm more Primark than Prada, I'll be honest. You know what I mean?
But
I literally am.
But you do find amazing pieces that look, they could be just walked off the catwalk. Yeah.
Heavily inspired by. I don't know how many times I say that, so the lawyers won't get us on ITV. But no, I think it will. Yeah, I can't see us going into that level just because of the background that we've had. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I was dragged up in Glasgow, love. Honestly, it's.
And also, we're just really proud of the High Street as well, and everything it has to offer. And I think that's what we want to show our lovely ladies. It's like you can get this from here, and it could look like,
charity shop. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Oh. Sorry. Yeah.
No, because I agree. I was in luxury retail for like 10 years, and I've been at Harvey Nichols and Selfridges and things, and I love helping the woman, like your average woman, be able to find a piece for £150 and get a bargain. Yeah. I do like charity shop hauls and things like that, and that's a great feeling, seeing your client be able to be like, I look amazing, but I feel like I'm in Max Mara.
It's like
and that's why we do it.
It's my biggest
feeling
buzz.
Of helping. It's so lovely.
It is my biggest buzz. Any other questions, anyone? Are we all good? Here we go. Do you mind if I just grab that?
I'm going to let Mark go around with the mic because I'm on my heels.
Sorry, my darling, yeah.
The label, the Australian label.
The Australian label was, give me a mere moment, sorry, I can do this after. Give me one sec. The Australian label, I apologise, it was Tail. They're just over there.
Yeah, not far.
Tale, Australian brand. Any other questions? On here, and you go, man.
Accessories.
Accessories-wise, yeah, we're all over the accessories, as in the boxes, yeah.
And what do you think is the most fashionable on trend accessories now, right now?
I mean, I think the kind of block collar. I do love a block collar shoe, a block collar shoe and a block collar bag. That's one thing that's going down well.
I quite like a lot of gold.
Yeah,
I like the gold chunky.
That bag that we had on there, that lovely green Bottega S bag from J-Lee, that goes down really well. She loves
like
that.
Statement
so I think
pieces.
statement making pieces. She does seem to like that. So I think we all need an excuse to spend money now, don't we?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's definitely elements of that. Right. Another quick question. Am I right for time? I hope I'm not going to get in trouble. Here we go.
Hello. So you've spoken a lot about like shapes and sleeves and just like general silhouette. How do you kind of go about like the way you pick colours? Is it more about the woman's taste or kind of like what you think would suit her, or just like colour palettes in general? How do you go about it?
Sure. I mean, I would look at there's a whole description of things you like, things you hate, the kind of favourite colours, that kind of vibe. I would be very conscious of someone who was like fair skin and blonde. I ain't going to be sending them out a yellow dress.
And I think that's the genius thing about the app. You get that information. You sort of build an idea about. But a lot of them will say, I don't like green, I love blue. I would like to try, like for example, Shannara, she wanted to try a bold colour. And that's the nice thing about Minds and Stylists, I'm hoping that we're introducing them to things like bold colour.
It's about pushing it as well.
But getting it right and not overwhelming anyone, because I think bright colours can be a little bit overwhelming.
Yeah, completely. But I do take that very, very much into account. I always think about someone's skin tone and how they're going to feel and their likes and dislikes. My angel, here we go.
Hi. How do you source your natural looking models? Where do you get them from?
So they're all agency models, yeah, that's where they're all from. We were this morning went down the route of using like kind of real women, even though, as I always say, that my models are real women. I can assure you, they are actual. I've grown up with them. I've been on with them for 20 years, but they are actually, they are models kind of thing. So,
but for Minds and Stylists, though, we use our customers.
Yeah. So we use our customers. So anyone who's a customer, we'll always we'll make mention on our we not
an Instagram
not
account.
Kind of competition, but we went and said anyone who fancies doing it, and then we're over the moon.
Because it's not. It's also about giving them the experience as well. That's the exciting part of the job.
Anyone else? If you're good, there's a back here. Right, probably the last question is that all right?
My question is, how are you going to go about promoting your app? Because obviously your target audience is the older lady.
Yeah.
Most older women or people in general struggle with social media and stuff like that. So how are you going to go about putting it out there and making sure it's known?
So they weirdly are a lot more savvy than you would think. So Instagram is going down really well. Facebook is really important as well. What I would say, for
Facebook,
anyone who's...
you can target.
Yeah, because you can target.
It's fascinating.
It's so fascinating and really cheaply. So honestly, anybody out there who does have a Facebook account, you can literally, for £5, you can target women from 45 to 65 in your area. You can get that.
It's amazing.
It's brilliant.
And it's so affordable.
Yeah.
Rather than, back in the day, taking out a big full-page ad in a magazine or being on telly, I think Facebook is smashing it in terms of getting your voice heard and
100%.
And who you want to reach. It is incredible.
On another level as well, for 20 years, all we've gone and done is promote people. We're calling in the favours, babes. Yeah. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
Have we run out of time?
I think we've run out. We need to go. But honestly, we've been an utter joy. Please do check out Minds and Stylists if you get a chance.
We're really proud of it, and I think you're going to love it.
You're right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. No pleasure.